What's up, my beautiful people? Welcome and welcome back to another video. You guys, in today's video we are going to be doing some decorative books. Yes, we're going to do some decorative book decor to go in my living room, you guys. If you're new here, I would like to welcome you. If you're a returning subscriber, I would like to welcome you back. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I upload a video, you guys. And let's get into this video. So the first book that we are going to be doing, like I stated, we're going to be doing some decorative books to go in my living room, okay? Now, I have a formal living room. We don't really sit in there unless we have guests. So I'm going to do some decorative books to go in there. So I want to do some decorative designer books. I don't want to spend the price that they are wanting for those books. So first, we're going to do a Louis Vuitton book. Then I'm going to do a Chanel book. And the third one, I'm not sure what it's going to be, but I'm going to do 3 in total. We're going to start off with our Louis Vuitton design, okay? So I have a book that I got from the Goodwill. I've been had it for a while. It's just been sitting around. So the colors in my formal living room is gold, black, gray with some hints of white, but pretty much gold, black, and gray, okay? So our first book that we're going to do is going to be a Louis Vuitton book. Now, as you know, the Louis Vuitton, it's pretty much kind of like a burnt orange color, but it will match my decor that's in the room, okay? So our first book, which is going to be our bottom book, is going to be kind of like a Louis Vuitton book, okay? We're going to use this color here. Now, this here is just a box that I have from a belt that my son got. He keeps his box, his receipts, and everything like that. So we're going to use this to kind of come up with our color for the book, okay? This is a Louis Vuitton box. A belt came in this box, a Louis Vuitton belt. So we're going to have to make our color, you guys, okay? So I have some acrylic paints that I got from the Dollar Tree. As I stated, my book that we're going to use for the Louis Vuitton is here. I got this book from the Goodwill, you guys. The Goodwill, yes. And I think it was about $2. So we have this book here that we're going to use. As far as our paint colors, I'm going to have to mix some colors to kind of come up with the color for this. And I kind of played around with the acrylic paint before starting this video. But I'm going to show you all the acrylic paints that we are going to use to come up with a color that's similar to this. Okay, you guys? Again, like I stated, in my living room, the colors are gold, black, gray, and some hints of white. But this will kind of match in there. It'll kind of match and blend, okay? So I got some acrylic paints from the Dollar Tree, you guys, which they were $1.25 each. So I have this one here. This is like an orange. It says orange here. So it's an orange acrylic paint. This was $1.25. I also have this color here. This is kind of like, it looks like a reddish brown to me, but on the side it said red oxide, okay? So I got this one from the Dollar Tree as well. This one is a little bit taller than this one here. So if you can find the tall ones, that's perfect. If not, they always have these at the Dollar Tree. I know at my Dollar Tree, and I have a lot of Dollar Trees in my area, so if you can only find the small ones, that's fine. And the next color that we have, this is an acrylic paint as well. It says yellow oxide. So we're going to use this yellow, this red oxide, which is pretty much like a reddish brick type color, reddish brown brick type color, and then this. So I'm going to mix these colors together. I also have these that I purchased from the Dollar Tree as well. This is an orange. I know different Dollar Trees have different stuff, so if you only see this one and you don't see this one, you could try that as well. I also have Sorry about that, you guys. I also have this here white. So this is a white. This is just so if you kind of get your color like too dark, you could probably add some of this white to make it a little lighter. Now, as I stated, I did play around with the colors before I started the video. Yes, I did. So I think what I came up with here, I also have paint brushes that I got from the Dollar Tree as well. So this is the color that I kind of came up with. I don't want to lean it too much because I don't want it to run out. Now this is a styrofoam food container that I just had in my garage. Normally when we have normally when we have like cookouts and stuff, people take plates to go. So I had some of these extra styrofoam food containers in my garage. So I just mixed it up in here. I do have some paint containers. Well, I just wanted to use this just because it was a little bit bigger. So here's the color that I kind of mixed up. And it kind of looks like this. Not sure if you can really see. It kind of looks like this to me. I'm probably going to need a little bit more. But what I did was I used this here orange, which is just orange, okay? I used some of this here yellow. And then I used some of this here reddish, red oxide, okay? So these are the colors that I use to kind of come up with my color for the acrylic paint that we're going to use for the book, okay? So if you're interested in this video, if you're interested in this type of content, make sure you guys continue to watch. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified anytime I upload a video, y'all. And let's get into this video, you guys, okay? So we're going to paint the book. We're going to let the book dry. Then once the book dry, we're going to go to our Cricut cutter. Yes, our Cricut cutter. And then we're going to cut out the letters for the book. Now, if you do not have a Cricut cutter, you can still achieve this. You can still do this project. You can get the paints from Dollar Tree. They also have books at Dollar Tree. You can get books from the Goodwill. And Dollar Tree also have, if you check out their sticker section, they also have stickers with letters. Now, it probably won't look like the Louis Vuitton letters, like the font that they use for the Louis Vuitton letters. But you can achieve this using some of those letters as well. But they have different types of letters. I didn't get any of those letters that they have. But I'm going to cut my letters out using my Cricut. But if you don't have a Cricut, don't be discouraged, you guys. You can still complete this project, okay? So let's get into painting this book, you guys. Okay, you all. So as I stated, here is our book here that we're going to use, okay? Now I'm going to move this to the side for a second because like I stated, I did already mix up some of the paint that we are going to use for the coloring of the book. However, I just want to do, I want to do my due diligence and just mix the paint again for you guys. Okay, so like I stated, we have this yellow paint that I got from the Dollar Tree. Okay, I have this orange paint that I got from the Dollar Tree. Each of these was $1.25. Even this larger one here, this is red oxide. I got this from the Dollar Tree as well. And as I stated previously, you want to make sure, you don't necessarily have to, but if you can, get you some of this white paint. Just in case you make it too dark, you want to kind of lighten it up a little bit, okay? So I'm going to mix some more right here in this section here. There's no paint there. I also got my brushes from the Dollar Tree as well. So we have these chunky brushes. I also have some thin brushes, which comes in a package like this, okay? So you don't have to get both. I just got them just because. But we're going to go ahead and mix up some more paint, you guys, okay? So I'm gonna start out with my orange, and I'm just gonna put a little bit in there. Then I'm gonna add some yellow. It's not a certain amount of drops. You just want to just play around until you get your color the way you want it. So I just put a squirt of the orange, a squirt of the yellow, and then I don't want too much of this red oxide, just a little bit of that. So we're gonna go ahead and mix this up and just see what we get, okay, you guys? Like this. I mean, it's close enough. What y'all think? Let me know down in the comments. It's close enough to me. What y'all think? Okay, you guys. So while our Louis Vuitton book dupe is drying, we're going to get started on our Chanel book dupe, okay? So here I have another book that I found at the Dollar Tree, you guys. We are going to be painting this book cover black, okay? So our book cover is going to be black. Our Chanel words are going to be white. Pretty simple, okay? So while our other book dupe is drying, we're going to go ahead and get started with our Chanel book dupe. Okay, you all, so I have now printed our decals that we're going to use for these faux DIY decorative books. They have been painted, so I'm just going to move this paper that I used. This bottom one, I'll just leave here. As you can see on this one, the colors are kind of off just because I had to mix the colors a few different times because I needed more paint to go over it. But I'm not too much worried about the top because my books are going to be stacked and you're really not going to see the mess up. You're really not going to see it, okay? So this first book here is going to be our Louis Vuitton book. So I'm just going to use this just to cut and normally I'll go as far as going around like as close to my letters or words as I can get to save as much vinyl as I can, because there's still quite a bit right here that could be used. So we just gonna take this. And this vinyl here is really, It's really cheap. It's a cheap. I usually get these sometimes from Hobby Lobby when they're half price. Make sure this is closed. I'm gonna set that to the side. I am gonna recap my scissors and set those to the side. Those Cricut scissors are very sharp, and I definitely don't want to cut myself, you guys. I'm gonna just grab my weeding container and we're gonna start weeding this, all right? All right, so now I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna move this out our way. Actually, we might still need those scissors. Just gonna move some of that extra stuff out the way. And we are gonna do our Louis Vuitton book first, you guys. So let me just move that book back over. All right, so we're gonna put words here. Like I said, I'm not worried about the discoloration on the top of this book. Also, once I started painting this book, I seen that it had some dings in it. But it's okay. It does not have to be perfect. It don't have to be perfect for me. So, first thing first, let me just show you guys this. So, I'm going to cut a piece of this clear transfer tape. As I told you, I have not used this type of transfer tape before. I got this from Temu. And I forget the price, but since I did do show it in another video, I'll see if I could pull it up and add it in a corner just so you can see how much it was. So I'm just pulling this little piece of tape off here. And then I'm just gonna measure. And then I'm gonna just cut along this line here. I do have a paper cutter. Probably would have been easier, but I'm just using what I got right here. All right. So I'm gonna cut again. We'll cut right here. Normally they have these lines just for you to use as a guide. You can use a paper cutter if you have one. Like I said, I do have one. I just don't want to go pull it out. So we're going to pull the back end off of here. Like so. It feels very thin to me. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this works, you guys. So you want to make sure you get it over your decal. You want to make sure you rub. Some transfer tapes, they pick up instantly. Some you have to do this rub and kind of like get a little bit of heat to it. Sometimes I rub my hand on it like so. Or I use my roller or my scraper Or if you have a roller, you can use a roller. So it looks like it's lifting up okay. So what I'm going to do is get this off of here. And then we're going to separate each decal, okay? It's looking like it's really going to like, it's lifting up all off the back end already. So we're just going to cut this excess off right here. Like so. We're going to move this out the way because we no longer need that right now. And I'm just going to separate these decals. So this first one at the top, this is going to be one that goes on the side. This one, I believe, is the one that go on the front. And then I think I need another one of these that say catwalk, but let me just look at the picture just so we can get it as close to the book, as close to the original design as possible. All right. So here's the Louis Vuitton catwalk book that we're gonna do, and this is gonna kind of pretty much go like in the middle. So I'm gonna just eyeball it, and as you can see, our book color is a little darker than this, and I kind of use this here box as my guide. It's close, it's not exact, it's close, but it'll do. Okay, so I'm gonna just get this as close to the center as I can. Like I said, I'm not too much worried about this part of the book because it's gonna be covered by another book. So I'm gonna just use this here scraper just to kind of rub over this decal so we can kind of get it to here, and hopefully it works for us and stick to our book and don't pull all of our paint up. When you're doing this part as well, you want to make sure you pull your transfer tape slow. As you can see right there, I just caught that L. If I was pulling fast, it would have tore it, and that would have been it. We would have had to start all over. So you just want to take your time when you're pulling this off. This transfer tape actually kind of worked pretty good. Sometimes I'll save my pieces of transfer tape and reuse them. I'll just put it back on the backing that it came off of, and I'll reuse them for another project. So if you're tight on funds, you can do this, you guys. Okay, so now I didn't paint the bottom side of the book because it's gonna be face down on my table. And I know some of y'all probably like, oh honey, that's tacky, but this part you are not gonna see really. You mainly gonna see this, and this side is actually okay. So for the side of the book, let's just pull up the side of the book so we can make sure we get our decal where it needs to be. Let me just see if I can find another image that shows the side of the book. And I just printed the Louis Vuitton catwalk. I didn't print this emblem, this symbol down there. It's fine. I don't need that. And I probably didn't even print this large enough. But we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. And my catwalk, I might have to print it again because it looked like it might be too big. But that's fine. I'll just pull this a little more to the right. And we might have enough room for one of these on here. I might just have to print it again. Or cut it out again. I want to be careful not to mess up my paint as I'm trying to pull this off. Or as I'm trying to get a hold of the corner. Don't want to scrape my paint because this side of the book, this is going to be seen. You'll be able to see this. And I did mess it up right there just a little bit. But it's okay. Alright, so we got that on there. And we just gonna stick this right here on this little back end. We might use these again. We might not. I don't know. Alright, so I'm gonna take this catwalk. They both the same size, so I'll just take this one at the bottom. It feel like I'm missing one because I thought I did 2 for the Chanel and 2 for the Louis Vuitton. But I guess I might not have. So we just gonna pop this right here, y'all. Yeah, my book ain't real, but hey, it's all right. It's just a temporary piece of decor. Just a temporary piece of faux decor. All right, so here's our Louis Vuitton catwalk book. Y'all tell me what y'all think. All right, so now we're going to do our Chanel book, and then I'll show you guys what they look like stacked. Now, I'll probably speed the video up because it's going to be the same process for this book here. I just don't want the video to be too long, you guys. So now we're going to do this here Chanel catwalk book. Okay, you guys, so here is my 2 books completed. Now, they are not perfect, but they will work for me. So this is pretty much all you're going to see. As you can see, I pulled some of my paint off of this here book, but they're fine. They'll work for me. So that is the finished results. I'll take them down to my living room and style them just to show you guys how they look. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. Hopefully you like this video. As I stated, I'm going to do a 3rd book. I haven't decided what I'm going to do for that 3rd book yet. I was thinking a Time 4 book, but that's a black and white. And I already had this black and white here, so I don't know. This might be it, but y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. Hope you guys like this video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified anytime I upload a video. And that is it for this video, you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.